Man to man, we edit ourselves because between one man to another, there's always a low-level threat of possible violence. We're men, and there's always I'll just take this tie off and let's get with it. Women don't fear a low-level threat of violence from men today because society and the world and rules are such that women are automatically protected by the state and the system.
A few moments later.
I ain't got no nigga because I'm such a real nigga myself. And you niggas be like, big niggas like real deal. It's like, bitch, that's what you is. And I would call a nigga so fast.
Who the f you think you talking to?
Far too often, you have, especially women in the professional sector, who are used to getting out here competing, not understanding that you're in a man's space, but you're not a man.
This last generation not playing. And y'all black women are setting y'all young girls up with that same foolishness that you got set up with. Because who she getting that from? She getting it from her mama. She getting it from her peers. She getting it from TikTok. She getting this message everywhere that she as a girl, first as she as a girl, she can hit boys, and there's not supposed to be no repercussion. Y'all still laboring under that lie and myth. That's a myth. The generation of boys that wasn't gonna hit a girl is gone. Okay? These young boys is not playing.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Yeah, shout out to the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace. He's 100% correct. There's always a threat of violence between men. So men always approach another man with respect, because most of us don't want to get into gunfights, knife fights. Most of us want to make it through life easily.
Yeah, that's true.
And what does Miss GloRilla come along and say? How does she talk to men?
Ass, faggot ass, punk ass, pussy ass, bitch ass, nigga! You want to do something, bitch ass, nigga!
She speaks to men in a way that other men don't even speak to other men unless we're getting ready to have a fight or a gunfight, unless it's about some violence. We don't speak to other men in such a disrespectful tone. But women like her, black women especially, they make a habit of talking to men like that and think it's funny. And what Miss Crimson say, the Crimson Cure, Miss Kendra, what she say, these young boys ain't playing that mess. It's a new day. Cue the intro. Welcome back.
I'm back, got gold taxes.
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Rest in peace, sir. Today, I'm reacting to some clips that demonstrate the type of women men are avoiding. Masculine, toxic, aggressive, loud women.
I don't know who's starting those rumors, but I do know that there are a lot of jealous people out there.
Ladies, we have discovered that it is better to sit at the house by ourselves than to even take the chance of inviting these type of women into our lives. They do not bring peace. That's what a man wants primarily. And these women are anything but peaceful. Before we get into the content, shout out to all my day one subs and shout out to my new subs. I'm at like 963, 964, something like that. I'm like 34, 35, 36 subs away from crossing that threshold of 1,000 subs. Help! Mess with your boy one time. If you're one of my subs, give me a like, give me a share. It helps push my content into the algorithm and gets it seen more. If this is your first time catching one of my videos, watch this video. If you like it, give me a sub. If you're not sure, watch a couple more of my videos. If you like them, give me a sub. With that said, let's get into the content.
Said you got a man that has money now.
Yeah. I do.
Brother,
I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in public. And I saw what you had to say about that. You know, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like,
make this shit up.
Hmm?
At the same time, you what?
Did you tell me shut up?
No. I said, go ahead. You said at the same time?
At the same time, I just don't see what the issue of wearing a bonnet in public is. You're trying to say it makes us lazy or whatever. You see my hair? Okay, I just got out the shower. You know, my hair is not done. It's wet. What if I were to go outside and it's humid outside? You telling me I can't wear my bonnet because
I'm telling you can't do a damn thing. I'm telling you can act however you want to act.
We do not care.
we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
And you get the outcomes you get.
Right, but why would that be ghetto for someone to wear a bonnet?
Because we said it is.
Who's we? A black man?
Who's that?
Who's we?
Who is that? Who is that?
Hello?
Yeah, check your shit. I'm talking to one person, not you.
We'll real life fuck you up, Kevin.
Really?
We'll fuck you up.
Get this big bitch. Look at this
We'll
little
fuck
fool.
you up,
Look at this
Kevin.
little
You
fool.
like men, Kevin. We'll
Look
fuck
at this
you
little
up.
fool.
I'm a black mother with a black son. And anytime that I see black women, my fellow black sisters, talking about how evil, hateful, wishing nothing but negativity on black men.
Look at this little fat fool. That's why I just sat there and let her talk. That's why I just sat there and let her stupid ass talk. This is why you're dying alone. And then you're mad because you get on the program and you make yourself look like the fool you are.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
I'll just sit back and listen. We'll fuck you up. Think about this. This little butterball of a girl actually has been cultured and socialized and raised to think that if she decided to stand in front of a man, she could do anything more than just sit there and scream. Seriously, this is where the modern woman is.
Once again, rest in peace to the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. That is the perfect illustration of what I was talking about at the beginning of this video. For whatever reason, whenever a black woman gets triggered, they feel like they can threaten a grown man like they stand a chance. You understand? I'm a former Ray Ray. I spent a few years in prison. I've said this. This is all, I've disclosed this on my channel. I'm a guy that turned my life around. Got full custody of my son 3 years after I got out. Went and got my HVAC certification. Been at the same job for going on 14 years. Got to do my HVAC thing on the side. I'm in manufacturing. I say all that to say I go to the gym 5 days a week. Took MMA with my son, and I lived in a violent place full of violent men. There's not many women walking that can do anything to me that I'm worried about. I'm the threat when I'm in the room.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
Yet so many of these little bitty chicks swear up and down that if they square up with a man, it's gonna go good for them. They're gonna win. This is what I'm talking about when I say men are sick of the toxic, masculine, disrespectful behavior.
Whatever, I do what I want.
Who gonna check me, boo?
But that's just the beginning. Let's get back into the content.
I'm just saying.
Well, when have I ever gave you bad advice? That's real quick. When have I ever told you something you didn't listen and went belly up?
I'm not doing that. We know that.
All right,
then. You don't have to stroke your ego right now.
I'm not stroking my ego. I am referencing everything I say.
I got you. We can big you up all day. That's fine. I'm telling you something. So
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, so what I'm saying is.
What is it?
I understand the frustration of women because what they're saying is there's not a big pool of good men.
Oh, fiction can be fun.
That's a lie.
100% lie.
That's not a lie.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie. You
There's not a
said
proof.
that.
There's
you
not a.
said
Listen.
that.
Can I finish the story?
Listen.
You sat on the phone with me and said,
Listen.
how many good
Listen.
men are there in this world?
I wish you weren't a liar.
I said.
There's not a lot of them. So
Listen.
please don't play with me because I remember everything you tell me.
Listen.
What?
Listen, shut up for a second.
There's not a lot of good men who want y'all.
A lot of people won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world.
It is.
I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like
so the man that you looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
Real quick. But you are projecting.
Projecting what?
You're projecting your experience as everybody else's.
No, I'm projecting good choices.
I hear you, but
good choices.
You're not the majority.
Yes, I am.
You know what's funny?
Not.
Hold on. You know what this
I'm not
reminds
the
me of?
majority of the men that y'all seek.
That's facts, man.
I'm clapping for myself. There's a lot of good men out there we're the good man that they hiding under a rock or in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They at Equinox. They at the bank. They walking right past you and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are.
Boom.
They're gonna walk right by you. There is plenty of good men. I am not rare in that way. I am rare in the way that I'm probably one of the only few good men that you have a close relationship to, but there's plenty good men. There's plenty good men. They just don't want your ass.
I had to react to this one because that clip has been floating around for a while now. I can't remember the name of the podcast. Hopefully I can find it. If you know, please put it in the comment section. Oh my God, the chick named Zara, I think that's her name. Every time I see her in the clip, she's raising her voice and yelling and screaming, trying to get her point across.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And homeboy calmly breaks her down every time. Sometimes he gets a little animated because she just yells and screams so much and she's so aggressive that you gotta match that aggressive energy just to get her to listen.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. I'll knock the fuck out you.
This is the type of energy men are avoiding. This is not peaceful. Men do not want to surround themselves or be around women that act and move in such a masculine, toxic way.
Damn right.
Yelling, screaming, over talking, need to be right. I mean, we're not doing it. And Carlos Miller said it best. A lot of these chicks be chasing women, they chase men that don't really want them. Now these men will have sex with them.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look.
But they don't really want them. Why? Because men want peaceful, cooperative women. We want women that are inspirational. We don't want women that yell and scream and raise their voice just to get their point across. We are tired of these masculine, toxic women. Let's continue.
Hey, ladies, how on you? When I'm gonna call my twin, and I just want to let y'all know, be toxic for the rest of your 20s.
Oh, here we go again.
You only get one life. Live your toxic 20s. You never get to be 20 years old, 21, 22, 23, 24, none of that ever again in your life. Be toxic, because don't get in your 30s thinking you could just go slashing tires and doing all this crazy shit. You too old for that now. You too mature. Be toxic for the rest of your 20s. And if you delusional, turn this shit up a notch.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That just makes no fucking sense.
Enjoy the rest of your 20s.
Did y'all hear that foolishness? Be toxic in your 20s. Don't be thinking you can turn 30 and slash tires because you'll be too old for that. Listen, young ladies who might think that little advice was cute or funny or anything of the sort, or you thought she was joking, or you thought that it was lighthearted. Life does not happen in a vacuum, okay? You don't get to do stupid stuff in your 20s and then suddenly magically in your 30s and 40s and the rest of your life, the stuff that you do in your 20s doesn't matter. These are your thought leaders. These are the people that the machine, the entertainment machine, puts in front of specifically black women, young black women, to keep them in this foolishness.
There was a point in time in my life where we went to the club to fight. We drink and get our fight on.
It's really the Hennessy, cause just getting mad. Is that why that bitch looking at me like that? I don't know, girl. You want me to go ask her why? Bitch, what's up? Yup, I'm fucking your nigga. What you want to do? But that's when I was broke. Now I'm not like that no more though.
When was the last time you got into a fight?
Bro, freaking 2 weeks ago.
Let me run that back for you.
But that's when I was broke. Now I'm not like that no more though.
When was the last time you got into a fight?
Bro, freaking 2 weeks ago.
I got a lip gloss brand. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge. Hole pink, booty hole brown, juice, and coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good.
I ain't got no nigga because I'm such a real nigga myself. And you niggas be like bitch ass niggas, like real deal bitches, like bitch. That's what you is, a bitch. And I would call a nigga a bitch so fast, like, that's why, like, I ain't got no nigga because I curse niggas out like, bitch. Little ass, bitch ass nigga, like, little ass bitch. Ho. Fuck y'all on some real shit, like, bitch niggas make me got a character. Fuck y'all.
In the Black community, we have some of the ugliest people internally. The ugliest people, and it's Black women. So ugly, so nasty, so mean. But these were the same people who claim to be a follower of God and love God, and God is the center of my life, and every 6 to 9 months they're getting closer to God, but then they do stuff like this. They clapped and cheered when Kevin Samuels was unalived. They wish unaliving on Black men. They wish so much hate, and it's like, why? And the sad part about this is, y'all, a lot of these Black mothers with Black women have sons. These women be having their own Black sons speaking this negativity onto other people.
Shout out to the Crimson Cure, Miss Kendra D. That's Kendra Davis, Kendra D. Her channel's called The Crimson Cure. Go over, give her a sub, give her a like, give her a share. And that last young lady, I can't remember her name, but I do know her channel is Just a Girl Podcast. Go give her a like, go give her a sub, and go give her a share. Family woman, makes great content, really cares about the Black community and the outcomes of Black people. With all that said, both Miss Crimson and my homegirl from Just a Girl Podcast, 100% right. Black women are encouraged to participate in the foolishness, and they soak this negative media up like a sponge and just put it right back out into the atmosphere. And like my girl at Just a Girl Podcast said, some of these women got boys. They got sons that they're raising. And they're so disrespectful to men. How are you going to raise a man to be a man when everything that comes out of your mouth is disrespectful toward men? And you wonder why we have a whole generation of soft, weak men. Look at who's raising them. But I'm not going to keep rambling and carrying on. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to let the content speak for itself. Hey, y'all, I'm about 35, 36 subs away from crossing that 1,000 threshold. Help! I'm going to link the videos I reacted to in the description. Go over there and give them a like, give them a sub, and give them a share. And I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.